welcome back to another stream. Today, back again on Honkai Star Rail to continue the 4.0 Trailblaze quest. Yesterday was Hightail. Yesterday was Tuesday, what am I saying? Monday, we arrived at Planarcadia. We got jump scared by Lygus, who is actually Sparkle. Nice artifacting or something there. And Scott is back, although we kind of just was like, yeah, please just leave quietly. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sparksy is giga unhinged or something, and I'm pretty sure Sparkle and Sparksy are the same person, but let's just continue, I guess. Also had a little bit of dialogue between Pearl, Himiko, and Welt, and then Pearl's like, "Here, Welt, I know you're a nerd. Here's a Gundam." And Welt's like, "Oh my goodness, it's a Gundam! I love it! Thank you!" This path to school, lined with falling blossom to such a youthful feeling, definitely worth a photo. Where's my photo? Yes, quite a few TV dramas have been filmed here. I imagine it is perfect for those classic stories where couples part ways or lovers miss their chance, right? Exactly. You follow this road straight ahead for a while and you'll arrive at Graphia Academy. Alrighty. This is giving Britain vibes. How am I in Britain? I actually forgot the name that Siren and Finan are from. That area. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same trees too. No, I don't know. But let's just I'll figure out the puzzles later. Let's go meet up with Himiko. Thundercoil. Oh no. Oh wait. Is this a Doctor Who reference? I wasn't interested in Doctor Who, and some of the stuff actually kind of creeped me out as a kid. A suspicious phone booth, ringing with crisp, clear chimes. When you curiously pick up the receiver, there is no greeting, no apology, no accusation, no sales pitch. Just a surge of electrical current that instantly pierces through your mind. Your eardrums buzz and ring. Is the phone busted? Is this some kind of prank? Is this an indiscriminate attack? Could this be an urban myth? Could it be you? You never know. In Planarcadia, there's nothing that's impossible to see. In fact, that's exactly how wish power works. You can even imagine a surreal control panel, adjusting the ambient volume to protect yourself from attacks by the lingering spirits of past Phantasmoon Games contestants. Hey! Listen! Within that chaotic noise, there seems to be some kind of logic, some kind of voice. Edward Armstrong, Lang Millie Caroline. Philip Lombard, James Rogers, Lawrence, Justin Wug, even, I don't know. A string of unfamiliar names surfaced through the crackling static. There was definitely someone, or something, on the other side of the line. He recited them. She was searching for them. His voice was oppressive and cold, as if dragging a rusty hospital bed through a morgue. Who is he? Who is she? Who is it? Who are they? Frick, I don't know. You are completely clueless, or maybe drowning in too many clues. The list keeps growing. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. He's searching for them. But why? If she's still alive, what connection do they share? And if it's already gone, then... The lifeless white noise is gradually breeding a strange, dark conspiracy in the cramped phone booth. Cold sweat. A chill. The sky darkens. Is the Phantasmoon still up in the sky? Is it watching? Watching where? Them? Him? Her? It? You? Me? Again, sharp. Deep. Shrill. Dense. Hoarse. Abrupt. Grotesque. Muffled. Whispers, closer, getting closer. He's nearby. She's there. It's looking for you. He found you. She's by your side. It's about to speak. Above is this month's sacrifice reserve list. According to the Planarcadia Broadcasting Management Regulations, the aforementioned individuals must submit this month's required sacrifices or wish bees within the deadline to the TV tower to the Great Strangeling Thundercoil. What? What's so surprising about that? That's the brilliant business strategy of the Planarcadia Broadcasting and Television Administration Bureau. A burst of electrifying laughter. I am the Great Strangeling, Thundercoil. Even as I was reading the broadcast script, I had already noticed you. If you're curious, ask away. Consider keeping this old relic company. I don't have any more questions. Farewell. I enjoyed today's television programs. If you'd like to chat with this old coot again, you know where to find me. What in the frick was that all about? Unshakable? Okay. I'll take the achievement. That kind of delayed by... what I was gonna do. Hey, it's a different art style. This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companions here. Thank you, Kuchiba. Oh, and to prevent further surprises, I've already informed your guide of your situation. Scott? Here's my contact info. If you encounter any problems during the Phantasm Moon games, you may reach me at any time. Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble. We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang first and see where he is. Mr. Yang, March and I at the school gate. Message failed to send. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Yang still hasn't replied because the message failed to send. Signal's a bit weak here. Oh, we find a place with better reception? How about heading inside the school to take a look? You just want to wander around in there, don't you? Oh, hey, I was just thinking, isn't this Big Sis Himiko's alma mater? The school lobby, it looks exactly what I've seen in animations. Too bad neither of us ever went to a real school. Only we could taste a bit of campus life here. Dang! We're both stupid. Hey Echo, how about we sneak in and pretend to be students? Bruh. I got my PhD from Paperfold University. Seems like you still haven't had your fill of wandering around. Well, since we can't contact Mr. Yang yet, why don't we stroll around and keep an eye out for him? Maybe he's already here somewhere. Find Mrs... I was about to say Mr. because Arknights. Find Mrs. Dolly and get the mask back. What? Whomst. Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just continuing on, Honkai Star Rail 4.0, doing whatever the frick we're doing in Planarcadia. I have no idea yet. Getting some masks. Echo, come here, quick, look at this place. Look at this wave, it's so spectacular. It won't suddenly come crashing down and drench us, will it? Wait, is this painted too? The painter's name is even stated next to it. Graphia... Who's that? On the imaginated painting, a small inscription explained its origin. With water drawn from Dovebrook, I effaced a mistaken stroke, yet unexpectedly a flurry of waves emerged. Thus inspired, I seized my brush to capture this scene as an ode to the exquisite forms of nature. March 7th, Echo. Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office immediately. Huh? Huh? Free college? Whoa! Transfer procedures? What's going on here? It means we're in school now. Let's go take a look, shall we? Scott talked back to the teacher. Scott's a student too, huh? Scott, that blonde-haired delinquent from 3rd year? Come on. Alright, next lines. Not a complete surprise. Why is it so slow? No one talks that slow. Okay. Heard Scott got into another class with the teacher. That blonde-haired delinquent from 3rd year? Heh, no surprise there. Which teacher did you annoy this time? Oh yeah, but it looks like he's about to be expelled. He should have been kicked out a long time ago. If you ask me, he struts around as if he owns the place just because his dad works for the IPC. Ew. Ew. Connections or nepotism or both? That's what it's called, right? Nepotism? I don't know. Just expel that scumbag already. Soon enough, word is he standing outside the dean's office right now as punishment. Hey, Lamau. Okay. Wow, that is some big damage. No! Oh, these things are so cute. Oh, I scared them off. Wispy are pretty cute, actually. Trash can! That's a recycling can. Go to the dean's office. Echo, what the heck? Why is Scott here? What year are you two in? Seeing your senior not even bowing? How rude. Wait, why do you two look so familiar? Feels like someone sent me here to find you. I know, it's definitely the real Scott. Echo, where did we get teleported to? High school drama. A school robot animation? This is obviously a nightmare. Wake up! Slap! Pinch! Ouch, pinch your own cheeks, not mine. This is real, not a dream. Who's making such a racket at the door? Welt, the dean? Mr. Yang, you're here. Students, what are you doing in front of the door? Oh, Scott, where'd he go? Wait, why'd you just call students? I just finished your transfer procedures and I'm waiting for the dean's confirmation. Okay, never mind. Whatever it is, let's discuss it inside. Alright, well, wait, why'd you just enroll us just like that, though? What's this transfer business all about? Well, starting from today, you two are officially transferring to this academy to begin your brand new school life. Sparksy! Yo-ho, my good classmates, we meet again! What are you doing here? What news on the net could possibly escape the all-knowing digital fairy Sparksicle? Ah, you're here, Dean. What in the frick is going on? You? You're the dean? Of course, as of this moment, I have... this moment, okay, oh dear. I've taken over the school and become its acting dean. After all, this school is filled with the fans who watch my streams. A little cognitive adjustment is all it takes to make plenty of them do whatever I want. Can we go to Lusaka instead? Get us out of here. Huh? What the hostile stare? Surely you're not thinking of roughing up the dean. Alright. How about forgetting the Phantasm games for now? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no. Instead, throw yourselves into a carefree, cozy, romantic, and enthusiastic school life. Oh no. Oh no! Are we actually, like, legitimately, like, getting brainwashed or something? 2 years later. Wake up. Wake up, teachers here. No way it's actually been 2 years. The girl's breath, gentle as springy breeze, tickles both your ear tips and your heartstrings. What? So I close my eyes and tears have already gone past. Stop sleeping, your fleeting youth is slipping away. Our disqualification exam is right around the corner. Some students are still dozing off in class. So one, why is Sparksy also a teacher if she's a dean? 2, I don't think that's quite right math. Sparksy, what the heck are you doing? Silence, how dare you call the dean by name? Do you have no respect for her at all? Correct! For you stands an online streamer, singer, songwriter, a trendsetter of internet culture, a rising star in education, and a masked fool among masked fools. Show some respect and address her as dean, thank you. It's fine, Scott. Heart. Oh boy. Thank you for standing up for the teacher. Help! Outdated model. I'm still confused, like, what exactly that entails. Such strong willpower, Echo. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantasm games. Too bad you crossed paths with me. Okay, I guess she does actually have some sort of brainwashing capabilities or something. Yeah. I guess soon you'll be just like these students. All of you will be turned into my little toys. Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to bottom. Oh. Oh, is she getting people to help her look for one of the masks needed to enter or something like that? And teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher, be sure to tell me. I'll reward obedient students handsomely. Who's the truant teacher? Sparkle? Welt? Hi. Echo, if not for Miss Sparksy, I would have beaten you to a pulp right now. I would have made you bark like a third animal. What'd I do to you this time? Scott, it's been 2 years since that baseball club incident. Are you still holding a grudge against her? Easy for you to say, if it weren't for Echo, I would have already made my mark at the school sports meet. That jerk crushed my baseball dreams. That's it? What do you mean? That's it? Were you planning something even worse for me? I'm so dead. Just last week when I was about to confess my feelings, you folded my love letter into paper airplane and sent it flying into the toilet. Scott has a crush? Had a crush? Okay, what would the dialogue have said if I was playing Kylos, actually? Is this dude straight, gay, or bi? Okay. And when I tried to fish out, the girls in class completely misunderstood me. Oh, never mind. Maybe I just grabbed it and threw it away. Listen up, Echo. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. After school day, I'll be waiting for you on the rooftop. Do you dare to come? It's a deal. Do not even think of running away. Get you out of my way. I'm done with class. What is going on? School students? What in the world is going on here? So, get paper. I don't know how the song goes. I haven't even finished the Woo 3.1 story. Talk to March 7th. I'm so confused what's going on. Well, help. It's graduation season and things are getting hectic. You're still fairly new, so you might not know. Every graduation season, a lot of students are up against graduation. The floor is made of the floor. Can you say something actually helpful, Dean? Okay, so Drake's the Dean? Huh, you're young. You think my words are useless. Wait until you're my age and buried in work. Then you'll get where I'm coming from. Before I became the Dean, I was a romantic sea dragon. I once dreamed of a sweet romance, but after taking this job, 32 years have gone by. I lost track of how many lovers' days I've spent alone. 32 lovers' days? That's countable. Young folks, don't be cheeky. I'm telling you things that matter in life. Well, listen. What you believe about yourself is equal to you, plus all... Well, what you believe about yourself is equal to you, plus all of us believe in you. Wait, what? What you believe about yourself is equal to you, plus... What? Dean, my head is killing me. Can I go now? What's going on? Well, help! I require assistance! Echo, you're acting kind of strange today. Is it Piggy's graduation's near? How'd Sparksy become the Dean? She's always been our Dean, hasn't she? I literally just went to the lobby and the Sea Drake, or whatever it's called, was the Dean. Are we really students in the school? It's not me there, at our age. What else could we be but students here? What do you mean at our age? We're literally thousands of years old. We went through them 4 years. Echo, don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose your memory? You can't fall apart now. Actually, we've just got a class photo developed. Let's use it to jog your memory. Look, this is our class photo. Does it bring anything back to you? Okay, we've got... Well... Is Walt a student or not? We got Walt, we got me, we got some NPC, we got a random NPC, we got Scott. We got one of those Russian dolls. We got Sparksy, March, Evanesha. Some people from the Narcissus Cruz Ordo. I don't know. Who's that pink-haired person in the photo? That's me! I mean the other one, the pink girl with the long ears. Who's that again? Is she really someone in my class or just some random outsider sneaking in? Anyway, let me introduce the people everyone knows. See this guy? That's Scott. The one who argued with you earlier. He's a spoiled brat who flaunts his family's money. You were both aces in the baseball club 2 years ago, but he lost a bet with you and had to bark like a dog. Okay, so that's how it is now. That drew the attention of some strays that chased him down, so he twisted his ankle while running and missed the school sports meet. Do you remember that? Bark like a dog? Yeah, that kind of rings a bell. Is that really how the story went? Look, the dean is in the photo too, and so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher. Mr. Yang, didn't he say he used to be a teacher? I thought he was an animator. Yeah, I think that's right. As March 7 continues her introduction, your 2 years of student life become increasingly vivid in your mind. Remember that night we snuck into the archive room to retrieve the camera left behind, and that time you bravely stopped Scott from bullying the underclassmen? You've shared so many wonderful memories in the school, don't tell me you've forgotten them all. Yeah, I think that did happen. No wonder Scott hates me so much. See, I knew you'd remember. Nothing sparks a memory is better than Scott's barking like a dog. Okay, but what if... What that was part of a... Is that... That was part of a, like, conventional memoir event. Is that, like... Does the game actually make you do that as part of, like, the main story, like an interlude or something, but still something that's required? I don't know. With graduation just around the corner, these are likely our last days at Graphia Academy. My classmate Echo, is there anything left you still wish to do here on campus? I want to beat Scott up. We have to find Mrs. Dolly. Too bad Dunham isn't here. I forgot who Mrs. Dolly is. I just know it was in the quest marker thing. I feel like one of these two should jog up memories or something. Dunham. In your shared hazy memories, he was once a cool, handsome, and popular transfer student from the Shenzhou who spent one full school year with you both. That year, you were inseparable. Oh, too bad he's gone back to study under Shenzhou Low for now. Anyway, even though our time in school is running out, we still have a chance to do something now, don't we? Many adults only start to regret once they step into society, longing to return to those carefree school days, but time does not go backwards and life gives no second chances. Time does not go backwards. That's, that definitely means something coming from a pure child of a Nasrva. At the end of time, you become fully, and then you go backwards. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Do we have any emanators of Terminus here? Also going, actually, is Terminus confirmed to be going backwards as well? I'm not sure. How's the saying go? Youth is fleeting and time waits for no one. Let's seize the fleeting moments of elation before they slip away. Let's spend these last days of youth together. Breeze flows by at just the right moment, stirring her pink hair tips in your eager heart. Somehow I don't... Hey look, it's Yokai and Fairy's cousin. Your youth is slipping away and your final days of campus life are right before your eyes. So you decide... Who was I looking for again? Mrs. Dolly. What exactly was I supposed to find? Where's Himiko? Youth, school life here... Oh, frick. I guess I'm brainwashed. I'm fully brainwashed. Sparksy. What have you done? I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Okay. Yeah, waste your youth with me. If we don't waste it now, it'll be too late. I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start? Should I head to class, deal with Scott, or just wander around? See, that Echo and her arc nemesis are at it again. Probably about the baseball club, right? Who knows, maybe they're romantic rivals or something. I heard Scott's got his eye on someone lately. I know, you're talking about Rakshmi from the class next door. Okay, it wasn't just me. This thing I thought looked more dead, and then it did a moment ago, and that's because it was looking... Oh, it's looking at me. That's why it was looking down, looking at me. Does this one? Yeah, that one follows me too. I have academic assessment. Professional grade I of academic assessment. It can usually accurately measure students' aptitude and academic performance trends, producing blah blah blah. However, it occasionally misinterprets the excitement from pulling all-nighters. All-nighters gaming as learning potential. Welt! Help! No, Welt needs help too. It's Sokaku's big Wait, Sokaku's big sister is dead. Never mind. Just between us, I think Mr. Tiker is seeing someone. For real? Who's the other person? You probably won't believe this, but it's that terrifying orc teacher. They say she's a total makeover lately and turned into a real sweetheart. She's had a total makeover. I know about this. Mr. Tiker's lectures were so boring they cured her insomnia. Once those dark circles under her eyes disappeared, she naturally became more gentle. You're a match made in heaven. I wish them all the happiness. Yeah, you scared the life out of me. Eavesdrop all you want, but don't make any noise. Whomst? I don't see anyone. Where are you even looking? Keyboard controller CPU doesn't mind either. Okay, this is one of the... You know what? I'll try one of these puzzles. I haven't done one of these here yet, right? How does this work? Ah. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? To reclaim the paint and restore them to 3D. Okay. So what does this thing do? I mean... Okay, so I just need to collect all of them. Magical Girls Everdance Battle Skirt, okay. Sure. Recent. Alright, well. What? Why did it tell me to go back in here? Oh, check the class schedule, fine. Where's the class schedule? Oh. You glance at the class schedule on the desk. Warning, literature, imagenesis, mathematics, history, afternoon P, mathematics. Blah, 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 blah. Aberrant disaster and masked fool prevention. But Sparksy is literally a masked fool. Next class is history? Should I go or should I check out another homeroom instead? Don't mind me, I'm gonna take your... Okay, it's not a film. Find and get back... what was it again? Where is Mrs. Dolly? Onyx Ogre? Am I seeing things? Why is there another me? Did I miss it? Frick. But it gets darker here. Wait, you're me? The grown-up version of me? Where am I? Why am I here? Did I just time travel or something? Don't be stupid, there's no time travel. You're just my art project. I use my childhood memories to recreate a younger version of myself. Oh, that's awesome. So I actually became so I actually become this talented when I grow up? But hang on, that means there are now 2 Scots in the world. Doesn't that go against the family code? Relax, you'll only exist for a short while before you fade away. Oh, that's good. I wouldn't want to be a burden to myself anyway. Since I got the chance, can I ask you a few questions, future Lyndon Scott? Ask away. Did I turn into someone great? Do I have a ton of people working under me? Do those losers still hate us but can't touch us? Sorry to disappoint you, little fool. I'm still a small fry. I've got a few guys following me, but some of them aren't exactly loyal. Plenty of people hate me, and more than a few could have made me pay for it. I guess that's just how life goes. Competition's brutal. But listen, kid, there's one thing I'm proud of. From then till now, I've always stuck to my Scott family creed. Never changed, never faltered. I'm a lone wolf. No friends, no enemies, only prey. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. As long as Lyndon Scott stays a lone wolf, one day the whole world will be in his hands. Of course it will. You don't have to say it. Okay. Miss Dolly? Where is Mrs. Dolly, though? Like jingling keys in front of a baby. Statue of... Is this what Himiko looked like when she was young? She's so pretty. Himiko, help. Get us and Welt out of here. Welt, you should be ashamed of yourself. Where is your Hersher powers or something, or whatever they're called? There's another... Oh, I scared him off again. Oops. Scott said he wants to duel me on the rooftop. Why don't I take the side path up ahead and see if there's an ambush? Oops. Mr. Yang, are you alright? You're one of the people I need to look after the most. I was just recalling my time teaching at another school. Those days felt like a dream. I was holding a dream. You're a teacher at this academy now, and you must remember that. Yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to talk to you about the student named Himiko. Hang on, students are coming. Let's continue this in my office. Oh no. Sparksy's trying to gather info, actually, about this. Okay. Why is it pom-pom? Well, at least it's got the pom-pom face. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Okay. Oh no. Hey, it's the meme of what the guy's like. He's pointing backwards. I wanna let's see if I can find the vault first, actually. Oh, okay. Spike, spiky spike. Might as well just grab it. Ever since people... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can't go that way. Where was the dean's office? Frick. That's trippy. Let's not. Not today. I don't remember. This is the dean's office, right? No computer in an office, though, is a little weird. Alright, well, to the rooftop again. Alright. I explained it to you so many times already. They're jealous of me, jealous of my passion for you, blazing as bright as the sun. So she set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call the maniac of swirling waters. What? What are you doing with this Gundam? You have to believe me, Rakshmi. I'm innocent. Oh. Trying hard to blend in with the surroundings. That's not even Rakshmi. This can't be the same Rakshmi Mr. Tail said was in disguise. Did you put a few? Did you put on a few pounds or something? Wait, who's Mr. Tail supposed to be? Hoha's not here. In your hazy memories, there was once a cool, handsome, and widely popular Shinzo Heliobus who shared a wonderful academic year with you all. That year, you were inseparable. Yoo-hoo! Too bad they've gone back to studying the Shinzo Lofu now. Honey, the perfect chance. Come and hurry up, hurry and confess. Oh, Rakshmi, stop tormenting like this. Say something. Oh, Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you say is so jealous of you might actually want to possess you? After all, we girls know these little schemes best. What? This is the last shot. These rumors must be nipped in the bud. Now I have 2 opponents to duel. You kick over the bucket beside you and walk out from the corner. Ah, someone else hiding in the shadows? Lakshmi, why'd you say someone else? And you, Echo! Every single time! Why do you have to completely ruin all the important moments in my life? You're the one who invited me here. Scott, weren't you the one who called me to the rooftop for a duel? Huh? Scott, did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here just to spite me? Backfiring. By the time anyone realized Lakshmi was making her move, it was too late. Scott took a solid slap to the face, and boy did it sting. Echo, I challenge you to a duel! Who's the real ace here, the galactic baseballer Echo, or the maniac of swirling water Scott? Anguish roar of a fiery young man reverberates across the rooftop of Graphia Academy. Only one can reign supreme from the pinnacle of the school. What is going on? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, hold on. I cannot rest until I teach an idiot like you a lesson. All of you charge. Who? Whomst? Hey, why are you getting in on this yourself, Scott? This is justice by numbers. Do you even understand the rules of a duel? Isn't a duel usually by definition one-on-one? Alright, enough, please, I'm begging you, ma'am. It's over, my campus romance and the gang I built with my own hands. You ruined them all, are you happy now? Scott, I look forward to our next duel. Quiet, I need to calm down. You stay away from me. Yet another rival has fallen by your hand, and now none remain on campus to challenge you. Standing atop the rooftop, you feel life's loneliness descend upon you, cold as snow. Heh. Did Scott drop something? Is it equipment? Oh, it's an actual eye. What in the heck? That's creepy. Oh, his dueling card thing. The guy on the card looks just like Scott. No, scratch that. It is Scott. After all, nobody else could have such a punchable face, but the man in the card wasn't wearing the Graphia Academy uniform. Something quietly shatters in your mind. You remember now. He was wearing an International Peace Corporation uniform. Yeah, I'm being brainwashed. Something Sparksy did. Memories that shouldn't exist flooded into my mind. This man called Scott isn't a student here, just like you. I have to contact March 7th right now. I have to get well out of here, too. I called March 7th over and showed her the card. That's Scott. No, wait, Echo, I remember now. What do you remember? We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. We were actually here to find Mrs. Dolly. But why'd we come to see Miss Dolly in the first place? I don't remember that bit. Yeah, what exactly did we come here for? Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every corner of the school? Looking for the mask. So, today's campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing, search places like the archive room from top to bottom. Maybe we should check out the archive room she mentioned. Where's Welt? Forgive me, my youth. Meh. What in the heck? In the archive room, students were frantically rummaging through cabinets and drawers. Ah, did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much. What did the teacher ask you to look for? That thing. What's going on? Not paying attention to class is bad enough, but you don't even listen to the teacher's instructions? Have you seen a mask with a smile on it? The teacher told us to find it. A mask? No, I remember. We came here to look for a mask. What a coincidence. I'm here for the same thing. Get to work already. We were sent to find Mrs. Dolly. You know which teacher is Mrs. Dolly? How should I put it? This. She's such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her, you'll never forget what she looks like. Oh, how beautiful is this Miss Dolly? Huh? Beauty and Mrs. Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But seriously, are you going to help me with this work or not? March, didn't you show me a group photo earlier? You have a class photo right here, but it only shows 2 teachers. Seriously? There are 3 teachers in this photo. Isn't Miss Dolly right here? The Russian doll? Wait, that's Miss Dolly? She's a charm doll. Probably the teacher who's worked alongside the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you've never taken her Imagenesis class. I finally remember. Himiko told us we must find Miss Dolly and take the mask back from her. Dang it, that wretched Sparksy had us running in circles. 2 whole years wasted. The power of remembrance was no help at all. What happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be led around so easily? It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. That's why I fell into the illusion so fast. Wait, Echo, you didn't notice it either, did you? What do you mean? I noticed it when it popped out, but you were a brainwash. 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, you've only been trapped here for 2 hours. It's not too late to act now. Now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like, it's time for me to step up. March to serious mode. Activate! Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured or she's actively hiding from Sparksy. All we need to do is find her. I'll show Sparksy how the power of remembrance should really be used. It'll just cost us some film. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. Ah! What the heck? Evie. We're getting real close. There's fragment Miss Dolly's memory here. I got a photo of her. That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at all, is she? What are her intentions? These faces are a little creepy. She's searching for me. I must stay hidden. Seal off the Imagenesis classroom. Can't let her find me. Fine out. Let's go. We have to get that mask before Sparksy does. It's literally me. The door to this classroom, it's locked, just as I thought. Better look for another way in. Why was I just standing there? Was that a bug or what? Hello. These things are kind of cute. They're actually, no, they're pretty cute. I like the Wispy. Do these things collapse if you stand on them too long? No. Yeah. Wow, that was deep. Are you student? A student from the Graphia Academy? I've already sealed this classroom. How'd you find me? Mrs. Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himiko sent me. Give up. I'll never hand over what she entrusted me to outsiders. That imposter Dean outside is rummaging for it too, right? That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express, and right now I'm the only one who can protect you. Please, you must trust me. I'm so convincing. The Astral Express. Indeed, I read about its arrival in planarcadia in the papers and so on TV recently. Since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If your answers are correct, I'll entrust you with the mask. I'm ready for this. Fire away. What kind of coffee is Himiko best at brewing? Wait a sec. How do you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable? It looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then here's the second question. What kind of people does Himiko hate the most? I should know. A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Where does she even manage to kick a nameless off the express because of that? Who is... Okay, I don't actually know this one. Yeah, I may not know much about her time on the express, but that does sound like just the bossy vibe she had back in school. Very well, I can almost trust you. The final question is, Himiko experienced the greatest of her life during her time at the school. What was that? Oh, now that I definitely don't know. Who knows, could it be about that time she got a stylish short haircut to keep up with the trends? Wait, what? She actually told you that story? Seems you really are her friend, but that's not the answer. Did I really get played by that guy? It isn't that you're wrong. Perhaps Himiko never told you. Now that I think about it, she might never bring herself to share such a burden. Yeah, she's barely told us anything about her past. The thing she regretted most must be what happened 15 years ago. No, better not bring that up. Something with the previous Phantasm Moon games, I guess, then? I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend, then. Oh. I thought so, yeah. That's why there's a second one. Oh dear. How does Sparksy know that stuff? Oh dear. Yeah, I thought when she grabbed the mask, like, when her smile was, like, very off. Why would, Trailblazer smile like that? What, actually let myself be fooled by such a cheap trick? You two came much too late. Sorry, Miss Dahlia. Dang it, Sparksy got ahead of us again, but how could she know so much about Himiko? I knew it. She was getting info from Welt. That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Yes, sometimes trust among companions can be quite dangerous. Now you've done it. How dare you trick Mr. Yang? How dare you turn into me? Swapping avatars is as easy as slipping on a shirt for a streamer. Some people only care about appearances anyway. Isn't that right, Nameless? You really have made me angry. You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway, Echo. So why don't we take the mask from her by force? Congratulations, you figured out my weakness. But the mask of elation that has been worn is like a clipped movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Phantasm Moon games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple common sense. How sad. Heh? Astro Express, watch out, the only one worthy of joining the games is the adorable Sparksicle. Now then, it's time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my SparksCon that I've carefully prepared. Right? Stop dreaming. Not interested. Oh my, how to find? No wonder you're the toy favored by my old model. It's okay, I'll erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts and turn you into my loyal fans. My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry off these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to. Kuchiba, help! What in the frick? Sonny, help! My dear fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. me all your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your wish power! Wish power this. These fans, they're far too strong. What do you mean? This is bad if this continues. Wait, who are you? Do not worry, I will lend her a hand. Darkness drapes over you like a canvas, and when it lifts, you find yourself somewhere else. Welt? Welt got us out? But like, what? Was that Welt talking? I think it was, right? Is this the archive room? The dizziness from teleportation feels like the weightlessness during express warp. But really, what really makes your head spin is discovering that March 7th isn't by your side. Something Ashvale? I don't actually know what he sounds like if he's been revealed in any official media. Looks like whoever tried to help could only barely manage to get you alone to safety. Hey there, my sweetest fans. The mission of finding the mask and Miss Dolly has been a complete success. It is Ashvale. That was just a random guess. Because I thought it sounded like well, but then I had to, like, I couldn't replay it. But just a moment ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. I'm so scared. You won't stand by and let the adorable Sparksicle be hurt, right? Where could she be hiding in the school? Please, let's rid out this villain together. Everyone, let us drag that intruder out. I guess, like, also in that section where Miss Dolly was quizzing Sparksy on whether she really knows Himiko, it didn't let us choose the dialogue choices because it wasn't really us. They will not be able to hide for long. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you can't defeat Sparksy and her rabid fans all by yourself right now. Report to Himiko. Signal's pretty bad though, right? Himiko, help! There's a revolt at the school. Yep. Too bad. Oh dear. You who found you, stay right there and don't move. I'll have my fans pick you up right away. Okay, but how exactly do you pinpoint that? Oh boy. Oh boy. As expected, Sparky's been plotting this for a while. She won't leave you even the slightest chance of escape. Outside the door, hurried and chaotic footsteps gradually approached. I don't want to save you, we'll drag you out soon enough. Why is this thing locked? Have you reached the end of your rope? Whose voice is this? Is this Nihilux? Or is this Evanesha? I don't know their voices yet. A poster, jarringly... I can't tell who that is. Is that Evanesha? It's got the ears, right? A poster, jarringly out of place, has appeared on the archive room's blackboard. You swear you hadn't seen it the last time you were here. Look closely at the poster. It is Evanesha. Yai Sakura or something, I don't know, with ears that sway like the feeble willows in gentle breeze and half-little eyes like autumn waters ready to slumber. A pink-furred fox? It's not the ears of a fox, though. This pink-haired person, where have I seen this person before? Jojo? Is that right? No, that can't be right. I remember now, she's the fox girl in the class photo. Okay, so that's right. So I actually managed to remember. It seems like this is what they call in comics, fateful encounter. You stumble a bit into trouble, and I will happen to show up here. Hey, come a little closer, will you? Okay. Nice one. Why am I so scared? Oh, we're in this area. It's a different kind of, it's a different version of this area? What is this place? Did, when Pearl, Welt, and Himiko came here, did it have the water in the middle? Two nameless came through here a few hours ago, and I asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. Okay, I think I actually want to pull for Evanesha. This is a place in the world of Canvas, known as the Phantasmoon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantasmoon Games ceremony. I do like, even besides the ears, I do like her hairstyle. Oh, and one of the nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? That's not good. I already figured that out because Sparksy already told us that, yeah, she got the information out of Welt. Greetings, protagonist. She's calling us that because of the book that she was reading when things like crashed or something in its landing. Don't know how it actually happened. So I really am the protagonist. Protagonist? That sounds a bit self-aggrandizing. I don't know this word. Aggrandizing. Okay. I will look it up later. It's the first time someone's called you something so over the top. What's her angle? You can't help but feel suspicious. I think I want to pull. I am entirely not interested in the new Silver Wolf, by the way. You're young, beautiful, and incredibly talented, but most importantly, you possess the noble quality of being humble and low-key. You're about to tell this girl loudly you're not some protagonist. I'm smirking. Just call me the Nameless. Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story, but you are different. You're the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you? What? Galactic Baseball Raccoon? Huh. You do not really look like a raccoon. Again, her voice is not what I expected. Did she speak on... She did, right? On Tuesday's stream? And I was like, that's not how I imagined her voice to be. I mean, yeah, Miko's voice is completely different. Obviously different characters. But I think Acheron has the same Japanese VA as the Raidens in Honkai Impact, so... what's her name? Miyuki Sawashiro, I think? I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanesha. Great seeing you. There's a reflection of the moon in the water, but you can't even see the moon from here. A box? Did not mean to investigate. The sacred tree, it's beautiful. Oh, there's just a mask here, straight up. Or is this saying that the mask, one mask has already been found and worn? Wait, isn't this Sparksy's mask? Yeah, that's not good. Is there all wishes? Subdue every evil. Is it different for all of them? Yeah, okay, it's the same. Yeah, I like her hairstyle. And, you know, without the ears, how does it look without the ears? No, I still like it. The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantasmoon Games will soon begin. Who exactly are you? Do not be afraid. Just think of me as part of the audience, like a reader following comics and cartoons. How do you know that? A bit of experience, just like someone who has read enough comics can get superpowered battles and school Roman sands without any instructions. What did you just say, Fluffy something? Do you seriously mean you've never read it? That comic that's taking this world by storm? No, I arrived here like literally today. Is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Fluffy across the blue? They actually made a comic about the Astral Express? Of course, this is planarcadia. Any story can be turned into a comic in here. Why were we never told? I never gave my consent. You're such a curious one. You're fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Is that really what matters right now? Still, that sense of ease. It is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I'll grant you a little aid. So, what would you like? Help March and Welt get out of there. Help me leave this school. This sounds a little mean. You want to escape? The match has not even begun. You've already lost your initiative. The enemy had both taken your qualification to join it and your friends. Is it to leave in such disgrace? Is to leave in such disgrace truly what you want? I can see it in your eyes, Miss Raccoon. You will not accept defeat. My friends are trapped here. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantasmoon games, lying before the Phantasmoon, their madness, fancies, and humor. They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky, steal the laughter of the gods to forge blades that could split mountains, or descend into depths of the world and canvas to swindle the soul of the departed. What would happen if Acheron met Evanesha? Granted, neither of them, as I understand it, are from Honkai Impact. Like, these are the Honkai Star Rail variants, or XPs, or whatever the term is. But I kind of want to know. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? After all, you are the protagonist. Tenet, I can lend you a little power, but an equal price is required. Otherwise, it would violate the rules. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Do you accept? As if I had a choice! Then, it is done. Phantasmoon above and Sacred Tree below, witness this oath at this moment. As constant as the vault of heaven, as certain as the moon's rise, let it never be forsworn. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just continuing on with the Honkai Star Rail 4.0 story. This is Evanesha and we just met her. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. I'm gonna be an actual raccoon, then I can dumpster dive better. Oh, okay. No, you suck at drawing. I have a mask. What in the frick? Right here. Are you alright? Sparksy's taken over school. What exactly is your actual connection to Sparksy? Now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. I used to stream online. An avatar that I personally sketched line by line. Wait, Kuchiba said that Sparksy is an Imagine, right? So Sparksy, I guess, was created by Sparkle and then just went off on her own or something? To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trace of power into that avatar. Yep, okay. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantasmoon turned full? She came to life? People offloaded their wishes and desires to her, and in the end she got too consumed by these emotions. Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can no longer restrain it. Sparksy has taken over school. Can't say I'm surprised. Sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out the moment she awoke. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfolded in previous Phantasmoon games. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you, right? Why are you here? I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IBC's people or the Department of Aberration Defense. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped out of my hands. So tell me, what happened in that school? You briefly explained the situation at Graphia Academy. I want to tell her that these few hours felt like some absurd dream, but the strange paper mask beside you proves that everything was real. So Evanesha, I guess, just straight up gave us a mask. Can I go back to that area? It was it does have an actual map, but I didn't actually look to see if on the right. Is the mask of elation that grants is this the mask of elation that grants entry into the Phantasmoon games? What should we do next? What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP, or since this is a civilized society, you could try phoning the Security Bureau. These matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the supplicant's actions in the past. Those are the good old days of freedom. Not even the security officers could intervene? Huh? Gray hair, you're so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, what can the authorities possibly do? Don't make their jobs too hard. The Phantasmoon games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles will always happen in the world after every game ends, like the birth of new imaginae, unthinkable phenomena, or a future brimming with hope. Perhaps you've heard of the question, if the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kitten's life, would you kill the kitten? Oh, don't give me this. But it's human lives that are now at risk. That still sounds horrible to disregard a life, to regard a kitten's life as less. But I mean, like, as a species, typically tend to value its own species more. I don't know. It's human lives that are now at risk. Natural disasters, traffic accidents, sudden illnesses, the number of deaths from such causes in this world could fill a small city every day. The Phantasmoon games are just erasing one school from the map. Isn't that much better? You probably want to ask whether the worth of human lives can truly be calculated in that way in this ceremony. Whether we surrender that cost to purchase the future. No one knows. Whatever, this is not the time to debate over ethics. Grey hair, are you going to save Darling March and Mr. Yang or not? Yes? Yumiko, something's wrong. Don't panic, just take it slow. The mask's been taken. Sparksy is Sparkle's virtual form. Once you lose control, somehow the thing gains self-awareness and can even break into reality. Frick. Oh my goodness. It's going too fast. Okay. And could even break into reality. She's taking control of Graphia Academy, turned all the students and teachers into her fans, and even snatched away the mask you told us to bring back. Now both March and Mr. Yang are in her hands. Are the Phantasmoons always this crazy? Game to please the masses, and a disaster that spares no one or two sides of the same coin. Each Phantasmoon games is like flipping a coin left to us by the elation. No one knows which side to land on. Stay somewhere safe and don't move around. I'll come meet up with you now. Oh dear. Hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express demand our attention. Be it the Alliance or the Phantasmoon games, if you seek deeper cooperation, my doors remain open. Then I shall take my leave. How intricate human social interaction models are, my extrapolation still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express. Oh, just her eyes are like stars, sort of, like a star system. Master, General Yao Guang of the Shenzhou Yutre is here to see you. Shall we have her wait? Oh, okay, never mind. It's just one extra line, but sort of. No, the Shenzo will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend their methods and strategies. Conclusion, I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. Let General Yao Guang in. I'm the honorary dean of the Omniscience, Omniscience, Sapientia Academy, master of the Decolite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Shenzo Intangible Cultural Heritage, the Sorrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang. That's a lot of titles. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madam Pearl. For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as fallen language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside. Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I've heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Screwloop. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. I don't remember what the celestial differentiator is, other than a planar set. Heh. Oh. She's trying to calculate her fortune. Madam Pearl, seeing how you have calculated work, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond. I have no training in divination, General. May I ask you to interpret it? Then let me speak in terms even an Intellatron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Shenzo's predictive algorithm. The result is 101111. Sign a great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow. Frick. I haven't done binary conversions in forever. It's 4. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. $47. Okay. I don't know what that means. I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends, the strategy of the General Jing Yuan, the courage of General Fei Shao, the ingenuity of General Huayan, or Huayan. Often I wondered, what kind of figures are the Shenzo generals who remain away from the public eye? Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often. Looks like you've studied the words of the Shenzo well. You've learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty. Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures and the most fragile to preserve. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment you. Other than that, she's a strategist or something. But what I do know is, the Yucha is the think tank of the Shenzo ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Shenzo alliance's vote on whether to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. So, General, what is your decision in this? The topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim, but as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in your knowledge, allow me to first offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words. I do not follow your logic, but the threat of the destruction looming. What need is there for further reasons to cooperate? Set a mighty foe as a common goal, convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly read in the IPC's annals of glory. I understand. The Shenzo questions the IPC's sincerity. It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity. And the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty. Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy planarcadia within that time. You've heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right? The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I've never laid eyes on him. The Yutra recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Shenzo's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Shenzo. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins, and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As General of the Yutra, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here. This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the pan-cosmic trade system, and Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. Since he has set foot here, he falls under its law. General Yaguang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture... to capture this man and deliver him into the hands of the Shenzo? I hear the Phantasmoon games are about to begin. With the entire nation awaiting its bated breath, I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not be the perfect outcome for all? This is my understanding. If you wish for the right to act freely within planarcadia. Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction? Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt, will the Shenzo's #1 assassin truly leave without a commotion? By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%. Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty. Yeah, but there was that one instance, that I think Huayan... Was it Huayan who was talking? There's that one instance in the path where she couldn't do it. In the past. Not past. Fugue's point of view! Hey yo, what's Fugue doing here? Good to see more of her, though. Are they trying to beat her up? Is that even a question? 100%, of course. In other words, there will be no survivors. All right, we get it. You were taken over by Phantilia once. Now's not the time for you to be pretending to be a Phantilia. Anyone who recognized my face, I'll not let them off even as they hide at the ends of the world. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see if folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill. Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade. Ferocious plue in a suit. When you hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of first. People say that the lords of hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Shenzo's #1 assassin... I guess you are also ready for destruction. Is she gonna be like, just kidding? Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion, and I have finally come to know how harsh the road of life truly is. Impersonating the Shinzo's #1 assassin. Madam, yeah, you really stuck me with a wonderful task. She's pretending to be Blade. Oh boy. Because Tingen is definitely like a smooth talker. And I guess Ya Guang was able to divine that she could do it. She did scare some of them not long ago. Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingen. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helm Master Yukong. You worry too much, Madam Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madam Yukong and departed for the future, I had already steeled myself for the worst. But may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon me? Because, like, the thing is, she's a merchant. Does she doesn't actually have any combat capabilities, does she? I cast a divination today. The task lacks the fire element. Without the whistling flames and Mikasido's knack for diplomacy, this task cannot succeed. The place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Shinzo's #1 assassin and they might step aside. Oh, okay. And they might. No worry, General. I've journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger. A handful of gangsters hardly difficult to deal with. With your words, I assume. But, like, do you actually have combat capabilities lore-wise? If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your fortune and give you a little peace of mind? What I fear is that fortune-telling yours. No, what I really fear is you, Madam Yo. Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Shinzo lawful? I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only, with neither troops nor soldiers. They also say the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death, treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights with nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations, and even doomed an orbital general. Why is she talking like she's smirking? Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in planarcadia? Bold words for a little fox. It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hoped you could clear up a few of my doubts. Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. If you can face a Shinzo General with such composure and dignity. No wonder you could make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawn in their cosmic games, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay? They say you survived the Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck, but I believe it is your unbreakable resilience that carried you through. You flatter me, Madam Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring such a life and death ordeal. Thank you, Rongmei. If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure in my eyes. Excellent! I couldn't agree more. Miss Tingyan, you've passed the interview. Oh, okay. Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for the heartless chess players, and Madam Yao, you passed my test too. I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns? Miss Tingyun, our Yucha business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the lawful when they set out on official missions. They get 5 meals a day. General, I really don't have such a large appetite. For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all expenses will be fully reimbursed. Ah, it's got her attention now. Such a generous offer. To be honest, that makes me even more nervous. Head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact, and do not reveal my true name. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6 times the pay? You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, we still have to bargain and carve out the faintest chance. Merchants strive for profitable opportunities, and while diviners reach for a sliver of luck. Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate. In that case, I shall depart. When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Insider tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go, Shenzo's #1 assassin. Okay. I'm gonna disappear again for a moment. Ah, frick. Whatever. Okay. Gotta go find the contact. Frustrated burly orc. Just tell the boss I want to return to the Sinwish Syndicate. Yeah, maybe it's time to rest in peace. Don't you remember dying that mission a few weeks ago? The you right now is just a lingering obsession left behind after death. Yeah, I was wondering about some of these NPCs. Like, they actually die, but some of them are still around. Like, there's some in the train station, there's one up in the school lobby. According to the provisions of the Fake and Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive. In other words, you are a new imaginate, barely 3 months old. Oh, okay. So they exist because they turn into imaginate. Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish Syndicate, and now you mean to shut me out? These two are members of the Sinwish Syndicate? Oh, you get it? The old you's dead, and even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you got a chance to keep to the straight and narrow. You shouldn't have come back to the gang. Hey, how am I supposed to convince you? Hey, Fox Girl, you eavesdropping over there? I'm just a Shenzo person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to the Sinwish Syndicate? I come from Shenzo to discuss a deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart. Business? From the Shenzo? The Sinwish Syndicate office is just across the river. Have a safe journey. He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase, but the news that the Shenzo's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through the organization. Alright. Oh, red light. That's why. There's people over there. Are they also members of the Sinwish Syndicate? Alright, fine. Fine. First, just flew in a suit. Bro, how much longer do we have to wait? Well, your leg's giving out? Idiot, the boss told us to wait here as a show of respect. Now behave yourselves. Could that big guy be the contact from the Sinwish Syndicate? Hey, you Fox over there. You've been staring at us long enough. Got something to say? Yeah, it's because this is Sinwish Syndicate's turf up ahead. Yeah, so what? Should act tough and say less than what I want to say. Since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead, not only am I going in, you'll invite me with respect. What do you say? You're here to stir up trouble, aren't you? I come from the Shenzo to discuss a deal that wears me down yet tears my enemies apart. You're the guest our boss invited? So it was supposed to be Blade, right? But then how do we get the passphrase or whatever? Or I'm a little confused about how this is going. Hold on, I nearly fell for that, looking all delicate. How could you possibly be the Shenzo's #1 assassin? Spill it! How do you know the passphrase? Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes? Take it off and then she's gonna stab him in the blink of an eye. The Shenzo's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk. I have always considered myself a merchant. Merchant. Isn't a hard killer the oldest trade in the world? By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know why they call me number one? The way she's smirking in all of this. Fugue's so pretty. I wish she was a little stronger. But, if anything, they're more likely to buff Firefly. I don't know if they give Firefly a Nova Flare. I mean, I did get Dahlia-less working. But that one was only possible because the buffs allowed Sustainless to work. You never miss a shot? Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay for one person to be silenced, I throw in 2 more. The way she's talking, the way it also kind of, it can also apply to trade, merchant trade and whatever. With that hot temper of yours always picking fights, you're probably giving your boss plenty of headaches. I doubt the boss would mind if I took you in as a bonus kill. You punk, how dare you disrespect the younger boss? Shut up, all of you. The boss's orders come first. My name is Costa. Sorry about my underling's rudeness earlier. I'll cut a finger off later to make amends. There's no need for that. I only collect heads, not fingers. No worries, it won't be my finger anyway. These birds should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Shenzo's #1 assassin, so this will be much simpler. What should I call you? Yelling assassin every time just won't cut it. Just call me the Tearing Fugue. In fog. That name oozes menace, completely underwhelming. Tearing Fugue. Person who has lost their home, their identity, and they're just kind of wandering around, always late. Now then, can you lead the way? Oh, the marker was on the door for him, and I was like, how the frick does that big Plu in a suit fit in there? You okay, bud? Not owned! That's Distinguished Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please, follow me. Is this the passage in the painting? Of course, the Distinguished Syndicate has it under our command for now. For now. That's a nice scene. The moon is sleepy. Okay. And boss, you're back. Thanks for your hard work. Lady Terran Fog, you want the wrong... Oh, okay, wrong one. Tearing Fugue. Why is this car still on? It's gonna drain the battery. Welcome home, Underboss. Is this the one the boss brought in? Okay. I guess maybe, like, appearance-wise, it's actually a little similar to, not saying that they look the same, but the idea is that it's like, someone who's pretty is actually a super skilled assassin. It's a bit like what your Forger. I don't know. I don't watch Spy Family, but she's pretty, but she's a really good assassin. Except that Fugue herself doesn't actually have combat capabilities. But yeah. And now they want to test her. He wants to test her here. And the boss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss invited? That's right, her name is Terran Fog. Spread the word that Syndicate secured Shinjo's #1 assassin. On the boss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are you really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantasm Games? The Phantasm Games? Is that why they hired a Stellar Hunter to do their bidding? These Phantasm Games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and we're trusting her? If she blows it, how are we supposed to save face? Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? Word gets out, the other games will laugh us out of town. All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terran the Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let Lady Terran Fog show you a few moves? Lady Terran Fog, what do you say? I can find you a few sparring partners. No need to hold back. Oh boy. Oh no. I thought you were naive, but it looks like you're just playing good cop. Bad cop to test me? Nah, I'm neither good nor bad, just opportunistic. Still playing dumb, huh? Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate, your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I know you can hear me. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus, but if not, that's fine with me. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks. Real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence that we barely understand a word. Come on, show us a move. We fight and bleed every day, and that's the only way we'll be convinced. Oh dear. These brutes are not interested in a win-win situation at all. When in doubt, open the street strategy pouch designed trusted you. Insider tactics I divine, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. How exactly do those work, though? Looks like it's time. Huh? Just keep alive and open the second strategy pouch once you're done. What kind of strategy is this? There's barely anything helpful in here. She's just doing this right in front of them. Oh boy. Oh no. Looks like Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed with his skills. Out of my way. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician, but fate had other plans and I was dragged into a world of violence. Well, now you can do both, I guess. But even then, I never let go of my love for music and rhythm. Even in battle, I kept honing my singing and instrumental skills. That's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style. They call me the Roaring Custode. Oh, Cribs, the underboss is getting serious. Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you. Show the Sinwish Syndicate the assassination skills you're so proud of. Oh wait, how's this actually going to work out? Looks like I have to hold back against these reckless brutes. How is this actually going to work out? Like, how does she actually beat them? As expected of the Terran Fog, such incredible strength. She's not hallucinating all of this, right? Power of the destruction with me. It's still hard to control. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that, like, Madam, yeah, I've done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said. Yeah, she did say she's been tainted by the power of the destruction. But I was wondering, like, yeah, I guess I didn't realize that, that actually does give her abilities. It's like, what exactly does it actually look like, I guess? I don't know. She just kind of has, like, wisps of power surging around her or something. I don't want to take your life. Back down while you still can. A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve. Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes just showed up. Oh, wait! Hey, look! We know each other. It'll be fine. Well, Sunday doesn't know her, but... Got your bull. I can see for myself. Never thought visiting Ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall. Wait, what? Who? Wait, yeah, who even sent you guys here? This will take some explaining. What a twist of fate, but for us to reunite with an old friend here, so be it. Sonny, you don't know her, though. You two, stand down, listen well. This will be an honorable duel. A duel? You dare duel Shenzo's #1 assassin, you still dare... Shenzo's #1 assassin, and you still dare to act so brazen? Yeah. Huh? What do you mean Shenzo's #1 assassin? Who exactly are you? You're cutting hair keeps through your brows. Whoever told you there was only one Shenzo's #1 assassin? So there are 3 of you? Oh boy, no, it's 300 times the change. The title Shenzo's #1 assassin is already a brand. At my side stands the organization 7th rank Holovian Reaper, the winged death knell. He sends every target into sweetest sleep of death. His neutral expression just makes him look so dead. And this one is a 2nd ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star and his presence soars like a dragon. They call him the Jade Dragon. And you are? You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position in our organization, though I mostly handle business relations and HR work. Hard to believe, isn't it? Well, I'm not. It's pointless to say anything now. I missed it. Did they give each other a slight nod? I don't know. We want this gentleman, you speak the truth. Let our brother off a bit of his spear work. That'll convince them. I say there's no need for that. Is this the owner? Costard, you insisted on testing them, got nothing out of it, did you? If you had let them meet me sooner, none of this would have happened. Boss, I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people we know nothing about. You're the one who hired us, the boss of the Sinwish Syndicate? That's me. I am Polwave, current leader of the Sinwish Syndicate. My apologies, our gang is full of roughnecks. I will make sure they are disciplined. As for that business, we'll discuss it upstairs. Everyone else, clear out. Alamal. So what are Sunny and Danny actually doing here? I forgot what their mission was already. Alright, now we have to quickly explain to Sunny and Danny what's going on. Long time no see, Lady Tingyan. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony. Oh right, that is she had that's where they met. They were all split up. All her personalities were all split up. That's what it was. Can't believe I forgot about that. I'm truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you just now, but if you were offended, then I beg your forgiveness. This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here? On Sunday night, I contacted the Shenzo delegation to ask for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help. Oh, okay, yeah, so Yao Guang was like, I'm putting her in there, and she's gonna have a rough time. You two, go help her out. It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway. Who would have thought it turned out to be true? Lost? Captured? There must be some misunderstanding. Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged by Madame Yao. Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the strategist from the Shenzhou Yu trip? I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is a diviner general, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission? You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission. The Sindwich Syndicate invited the notorious Shenzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantasm Moon Games, but the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron Hunter Blade. Him? I assume the title to come here to uncover why the Stellaron Hunters are involved and how he will enter the game. So how's it going so far? By a sheer twist of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before he departed. Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it's time to open the second. She's just reading them in front of them. So how did Sunny and Danny get over here? They have to cross that pipe thing. Strategy pouch. So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sindwich Syndicate's boss. She just sees how it all happens out. Okay. Yep. She's like, yep. It's just, yep. I know it sounds stupid, but yep. No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Crosstalk General. The what general? It says the 2 of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet with the Sindwich Syndicate's boss. What do you say? We? This place is perilous. Of course we'll accompany Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron Hunters, I too find them intriguing. Dunhung, will you help me gather a bit more information? Of course, thank you, Sunday. Go to the top floor. Ding dong. I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style. King does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth and influence. This looks like Starry Night combined with something else. Starry Night isn't like... What's the foreground scenery of Starry Night? I don't know. Got a lot of drinks. Before I even realized the scenery of Dovebrook became unrecognizable. Back then, who would have imagined Iron Hulk's running wild on the streets, let alone us gang members being treated like vermin? You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you? Oh, of course not. Please forgive Costide's rude little test. That narrow-minded fellow never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets like Mechatron's Masked Heroes and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots that hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome. Wouldn't you agree? You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Shenzhou's #1 assassins. You knew that already, didn't you? I mean, he did look at Dunhung. I may not live as long as those Shenzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. You might not be the #1 assassins, but your skills surpass even such assassins. So I don't care who you are. I paid good money for a sharp blade, but I don't give a fig about its brand. And where do you intend to use this blade? On the Sindwich Syndicate. What? He wants to rebuild it? To cull it? Or what? Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery on the Sindwich Syndicate. Look here. Through certain connections, he just has one too. Just like how Hua Yin had the Holy Grail. Through certain connections, I secured this Mask of Elation, the entry pass to the Eonic game. Some covet this treasure, while others fear a curse. Now, you claim the name of Shinzo's #1 assassins, so surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you? You are our employer, therefore the festival's prize should be rightfully yours. What do you want from the Eon, Mr. Polwave? The Eon? I harbor no such unrealistic desire. I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory. Wait, so, but what do you actually want to do? Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes knocking, you say this. You're sponsored by the Sinwish Syndicate of Dovebrook. That is enough for me. That's all he wants? So this is a sponsorship deal. The Sinwish Syndicate only wants fame? Since we're not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request? If you truly care nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Shinzo people, but I do know how to judge people. One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame? In planarcadia, imaginary exists due to wish power, and that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands human place upon these imaginary. The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those imaginary who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed for humanity. Were not needed by humanity. Okay, so it sounds like Sinwish Syndicate, it's even got wish in its name, was like, it had noble goals at the beginning, but over time it had to resort to violence. Is that how this is going? And even that big dude was like, yeah, I wanted to go with music, I wanted to perform, but circumstances forced him into this violent position, but he's still chasing music dreams. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course. Okay, so what's Pearl actually doing? That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form, one that will draw more attention than ever before. The Sinwish Strangeling Pension Foundation. What do you think of the name? It's a cozy and heartwarming name. Yeah. So, will the three of you accept this job? Just look at each other. A moment later, somewhere in Dovebrook District. Mr. Polwave's goal is surprisingly grounded. The gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct for survival. He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss. Thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to leave without harm. Yeah, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Shinzo's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, the mask feels thorny in my hands. So what if Blade comes in and starts, like, swinging? Who dat? Oh. That man, he seeks to enter the Phantasman Games? What else does he plan to do? Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General Yaoguang before making any decisions. No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time. Madam, yeah, you came in person? Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you and sending them on a wild goose chase. I should probably ask for their forgiveness. As for why I'm here, Miss Tingen, you still have not opened the third pouch, have you? That's true. Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me. What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this? General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would have never refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured? I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway Master Penacony, Miss Tingen would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined. I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingen failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yo, with you two here, the gangsters' lives are spared. Okay, yeah, like, I guess, yeah, because she was tainted with the destruction, she gains some ability to manipulate so-called destruction power, which, okay, she has combat capabilities, cool. When will we be able to see what it actually, like, how she actually fights, though, in like, cutscenes or whatever? I don't think we've seen, or like, we haven't, okay, maybe not exactly fighting, but we have seen Sunday's demonstration of powers. Even like for the less at the very least we saw him like, okay, no, he definitely did try to fight. He did try to send his puppets to after Evernight to try and pull me out of Evernight's grasp. Dan Heng, we've seen him fight multiple times. He fought Blade, he fought did he fight Yenching in that cutscene? I don't know. I don't think so. But he was there with Aquila. Yeah. Even foresaw the anomaly with my body. Sometimes even one fate is foreseen and cannot be changed. Fortunately, those things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you with my 1,000 feathered eyes. I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire god-ascending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent. Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, if we have brought back the mask as you asked, how do you intend to use it? Surely not just hold it and block the Star on Hunter's entry. That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Not that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade and Strike him down together? Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantasmoon games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Star and Hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone. Madam Meow, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter. Deadly, Miss Tingyun, that's exactly why I'm here. Oh wait, is this gonna be that scene from the trailer? Where she's like, she's holding up a mask and she's grinning? Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties with the Shenzo have long since frayed. There's no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake. Snatch someone else's assignment? So the Shenzo envoy was supposed to be someone else? To be frank, this journey to planarcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawful Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and honor should have been his. Yet before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this result. With the hunt as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as fire. The change occurs at a fourth line. It comes without warning. Incineration, death, abandonment. This is truly ominous. With the preservation as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as heaven. The change occurs at the fourth line. One may leap or remain in the depths with no fault incurred. Advance and retreat according to circumstances, and you shall remain untroubled. With the finality as the primary subject, divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as earth. The change occurs at the top line. Dragons clash among the wilderness, their blood staining heaven and earth alike. This is a portent of bloody conflict. Why would stone hunters be marked by such an omen? Get the frick out of here, stupid bot. No one likes you. Okay, got that. With planarcadia as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram fluctuates between heaven and between earth and fire. The change occurs at the top line. Neither fully luminous nor wholly obscured, it rose to the heavens at first, only to descend back into the earth. What does this even mean? Joy turns to sorrow? With the fate of the next 10 days as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram fluctuates between heaven and thunder. The change occurs at the fifth line. For those who present morals and virtues, no remedy is needed for good fortune to follow. So there are more big shots to come? Just how many more surprises are waiting for me? Okay, I don't understand this. This is referring to the Shenzhou, it seems like. This is referring to the IPC. This is the Stellon Hunters. This is planarcadia, obviously. So I guess she was initially divining, like, they were initially going to send Jingyuan, but then she was saying, like, oh, there's an ominous thing. It's better I go instead, because I can then, I guess, divine and see stuff at a moment's notice. I guess that's her line of thinking. Incineration, death, abandonment. I may not know divination, but even I can tell that it's no good omen. Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yutra and the Luofu, in other words, my junior sorcerer Fushan and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion. An arbiter general will fall in this Arcadia of elation. Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan? Yes, I contacted the marshal and took over the task. We've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it. Oh, this is why in that trailer she's telling Fushan, hey, if I die, you can be the top diviner. And Fushan's looking at her, slowly getting up from his seat, he's getting angry. He's like, huh? Don't joke about that. Or something like that. I don't remember she said anything, but she's like, yeah, she's just like, yeah, don't talk like that. I don't know. Even if it means your death? It's only death. If I can die in these Phantasy Moon games to achieve a moment of godhood, my death won't have sullied the Shenless honor. Just hand me the mask. Oh, she's gonna put it on right now, huh? Oh, wait, right, I forgot it was from the trailer or something. Oh no. Why? Why? Oh, did I? Oh no. Was that in the trailer? I actually don't remember. Your fitness goal. Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger. Once the mask for joining the Phantasy Moon games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. It's confirmed now, this mask is indeed genuine. He don't look too happy, or is that just his neutral expression? Congratulations, Mr. Sunday, you are now a supplicant in the Ionic game. What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express? Dunhung. Let me take care of this. Sunday, how are you planning to fight? Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. Ah, how convenient telepathy. The way her, like, because her pupils are, like, bright, when she looks like that, it's super unsettling. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there is no signs of any outside intrusion. They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantasy Moon games. You've even wondered, what if I wore this mask, didn't you? You can even divine thoughts like that? Nope, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. No, Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask. He's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest. Sunday. Yes, I did. I did think of it. For a moment I even considered putting it on. So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap, it's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantasy Moon games, I'll give you every ounce of aid I can help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon. General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits for us is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far. Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Isvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own free will can bring change. Your own will? Indeed, Danhong, I do want to learn more about this world. Because this world of elation fascinates me. Is Planarcadia truly a paradise, an Arcadia that the name claims? I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name. So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death Madame foresaw, of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny's shackles alive? Pardon me for butting in, but does the Shinto know about this? This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yutra. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yutra on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academy in the divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance. You mean Lady Fushan? She'd take over the Yutra after you? Fushan? What Fushan? No, don't do her like that. No, no. Fushan Nova Flare when? I pulled for her on her first run. I thought she was pretty and I thought she was cool. If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Ching Chue from the Wolf of Divination Commission could take the Seer Strategist position and command the Yucha. Oh boy, Ching Chue, really? Ching Chue and Yucha. What a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you three? Oh. Silverwolf's point of view. Sometime later, in search of stolen items, an uninvited guest quietly slipped into Dubberg District. Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. Why is there just a magazine publisher's office? It's even got me. March, Himiko, Danny. Holy for bully! I heard big drama hit Graphia Academy. Is this like Nahilux's office? A Furbo taking photos? We really can't find anything to land blessed by Aha. Let's go ask for directions. It's me, it's Danny. Who's this one? Where's Welt? Is that one Welt? There's no way that one's Welt. What? Maybe it is Welt. No, that's not. It is Welt. That's his cane. Hey, little Furbo, know if there's an Ashen Detective Agency nearby? Beats me, but if I find 100,000 credits on the ground, I might recall the spot. 10,000 credits on the ground. 10,000 for directions? Fine. Job first. Oh, looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason. Now, spill. Oh, generous miss. The place you're looking for is upstairs. That detective is renting my boss's space for his agency. But he's knocked out in the day and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns any money. Maybe he's a vampire? So they're closed? Then how do I meet this Ashen detective? It's me. I knew it. He's gonna extort more money. But if I find 50,000 credits on the ground, I might recall that too. You stinky Furbo begging for a smack, scamming our guest. Time to go. No! There's... Does Dr. Primitive... So Dr. Primitive is involved in this too. That's not good. But I don't remember... Dr. Primitive was present at Thirda's meeting when she was saying, like, yeah, the whole thing with Lygus and Artum is my thing, right? I think it was Dr. Primitive, Polka Kakamund, Ron May. I think there was one more, right? Hi, I'm narrator, receptionist at the Ashton Detective Agency, and the assistant of that Mr. Detective. Narrator, what sane person gives their pet that name? That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that Mangy Furbo didn't fleece you, right? It did. A full 10,000. Do you want me to cash that sneaker Furbo for you and get your money back? Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account. Plus the last 26.5 credits from that guy's account balance. Figures. Not bad, Punklordian Tracker. You seem pretty knowledgeable, so would you mind showing me the way? This way, please, Miss Hacker. Sounds familiar. Sorry, but you'll have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office has fled dodged his debts. And the creditors have been storming in one after another. In the end, Mr. Detective sealed the front door entirely. This sounds familiar somehow. So there's even a shooting button? That's interesting. Why are there so many Furbos? They're all employees of this magazine company. Right. How the frick do I access this? Seriously? Oh, okay. Wait. No. What? Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, it's even got eyes that are like moving. Wait. Why does this scene feel like punishment round from a game? Office survival's way more brutal than any game. Truly. So is this where the detective lives? Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I admit. At this hour, he is probably fast asleep. Visitors here are rare indeed. Visitors being rare. That really does sound a little sad. Please, come with me. I will wake him at once. Ah, it is. It's Ashvale. Okay. Mr. Ashvale, this lady is not here for food delivery. She was looking at him like he was a boss or something with the health bar or stats and whatever. Oh, then she must be here to kill me. Sadly. Sadly? Not that either. What do you mean, sadly? Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a case. This dude sounds familiar. Where have I heard this voice actor from? Order of guests is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I'm here to commission you. Something has been stolen. Oh? What did you lose? I mean, I did hear him in one of the trailers because, you know, he was talking, but I feel like... Is this feeling of having heard his voice before only from the trailer? A person along with an ancient mask that should have been mine. Huh, interesting. Are you here to join the Phantasm Moon games too? At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in a detective's mind. Who exactly is this girl? Narrator. Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business. Huh? Stop? You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you? Yeah, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between a detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction, right? Name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkably looking girl was in fact one of the top 10 most wanted terrorists on the IVC's bounty list, a Stellaron hunter. Kafka! Dude. I don't know about that one. It's Sorrel! She's Sorrel! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something? I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again. One of the International Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a rogue detective. I've seen plenty of stories like this. So the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right? Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal record system. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired again and again. The curious case of the Harmony Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at the Cookie House. You helped solve them all. What are these case names? You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable detective around here. Right? There's nothing private anymore. Whatever. Tell me, how'd you lose your mask? Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate. Alright, now let's talk about the commission fee. Excuse me, I haven't even finished my sentence yet. A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room. While he sleeps, I gather that intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate, and those the Shendo's #1 assassins who scammed the mask. Can you handle it? Money's not a problem. Do you take dirty money? Sorry, no dirty money, and please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying. Oh, then how about this? This is IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward and I bolt afterwards. Sound Hunter sometimes use that trick to raise funds. Where have I heard this before? Like turning your crew in to get the bounty rewards and then breaking them out. This is Brant from Wuthering Waves. This is literally Brant. Not that it's unique concept, I guess, by any means, but it's like I know Brant did it in Wuthering Waves before Honkai pulled it here, so sure. Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money. 30 million credits. Pay us after the work's done. Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info. Update me the moment you have any news. How's she gonna react if she finds out it's me, though? Well, actually, it wasn't. It wasn't Trailblazer, so... Piss after the work? When did our office have a rule like that? That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N. Did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me reach out to a certain big shot first. This guy... Wait, so actually, I don't remember. Is this guy Galaxy Hunter or no? Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel. Oh. What the... Is this thing going... It's not actually going through his wrist, right? Mr. Ashfield, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is under 5%. Let me guess, perhaps you are finally ready to consider my offer? No, I found the trail of the stolen hunters. They are here in Planarcadia, and they even plan to crash the Phantasm Moon games. I can send you her coordinates quietly without anyone noticing. Quietly without anyone noticing. Nice one. Phantasm Moon games, the moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. And you want me to take part? That is asking a bit much of an old man. We should have taken that hacker's deal earlier and turned her in for the bounty. An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That makes things much easier. It seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit worth keeping. Surely Ashvale's also not that careless, right? Maybe he's also playing 4D chess and planning this out. Hey Bleedy, where are you? Did you find the mask? Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just need to find another. Fine. Promise me promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names like Shenzo's #1 assassin. Okay, okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Elu gave you this time? A completely blank page. Back to me. Meanwhile, Echo, who has escaped from school alone, actually called the police. So what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality and taken entire school staff and students hostage? I get it, so it's just a typical case of the ideogenerative imagine phenomenon. Gain sentience of its will? Yeah, you could say that according to the old superstition. Modern science believes that when someone receives excessive attention, it would suddenly gain life and becomes an imagine due to the accumulation of too much wish power. What kind of modern science is that supposed to be? Planarcadia's modern science, of course. A typical case? Typical. Our world visitors might find this kind of thing strange, but it's not exactly rare around here. Certain historical eras had imagine popping up non-stop like mushrooms after a shower. Things are different now, but if you're not careful, you might still find characters from popular comics suddenly show up in the flesh. Ideogenitive? Sorry, I used a bit of jargon there. Ideogenitive means something born of chance and circumstance. These imaginae rise from incidental events. That's quite different from the progenitive imaginae, which reproduce by having artists draw their offspring. So, when are you heading out? Heading out? Where to? You mean going to arrest this Graphia Academy? You mean going to Graphia Academy to arrest this illegal imaginae? We can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of those Phantasm Moon games has revealed herself, and she's none other than Miss Sparksy, the one you mentioned. Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. During the Phantasm Moon games, we do not traditionally interfere with supplicants' actions. That is their privilege. In other words, since she's a supplicant now, we security officers can't do anything unless she causes actual harm. She took an entire school hostage, but she didn't actually kill anyone or hurt anyone, I guess. You say she took a school hostage, but the intel I have says otherwise. Alright, the news broadcast is about to start. Care to watch? It's gonna be spinning how she made friends with everyone and whatever. Hello everyone, welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy. Hi everyone, I'm your host, Snowy. You've entered your 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time, just 1 more year until the new millennium. Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In the year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Planarcadia safely make it through this crucial year? You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear-mongering nonsense. Just read the news and stick to it. Yes, incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantasm Moon is full again, and time for the Phantasm Moon game. And the time for the Phantasm Moon games is upon us once more. Surely a blessing from the Master of Elation upon this Arcadia. Which supplicants will appear in the Phantasm Moon games, and what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Aberration Defense, we'll be following and reporting on the Phantasm Moon games from start to finish. Just now, the first masked supplicant has appeared. How intriguing! Who are they, and where'd they come from? Let's take a look. Wow, internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant. The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed the news is authentic. And as an idea-generative imagining, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense, but that hardly matters at this point. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the Phantasm Moon games? Let's switch over to her stream and see. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's gonna be some just brain rot, brainwashed something about her. Yoo-hoo! And we're back on the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparkstacular Arcadian Adventures live stream. 1 person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, 1 person. Who will Sparksicle become today? Ta-da! Time for the big reveal. Everyone follow along with Dean Sparksy of Graphia Academy as they check out how our new transfer student is settling in. March, say hi to the camera. Oh, this is not good. Sparksy, don't you dare mess with me. March, I'm not someone you can easily push around. I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jingyan and Lofu and General Huayan of the Juming. I've undergone rigorous Shento sword training. Others might hear you, but I sure don't. My, March seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her first live interview? Alright then, now let me interview my colleague, Mr. Yang. Oh no! Himiko, help! Help! Hello everyone, I'm Walt Yang, a history teacher at Graphia Academy. I'm honored to be selected as this year's most popular male teacher, and I'll continue to strive to nurture even more outstanding talents. Alright, that wraps up our interview for now. Let me give you all a sneak peek at what's coming in our next live stream. Thank you all for your wholehearted support. Sparksicle will work hard to repay your kindness. So you're doubting that she's taken the school hostage, but like, what about, like, who was the dean before and whatever? What happened to that? You're just ignoring that there was supposed to be someone else? In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance. SparksyCon, alongside our special guest, the legendary Nameless from the Astral Express, who have carved countless legends across the cosmos. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges and meet in the stream to witness the most dazzling sparks light up Planarcadia. Oh, goodness. See, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program with a friend. It's fine, really. What kind of program is this? Have you seen shows like that before? You know, where celebrities go somewhere to do everyday jobs, like those reality shows, where they trade places with regular people? She picked Graphia Academy as her target. That school had its fair share of trouble 15 years ago, too. Oh, the Astral Express's reputation. Yes, so these are the Nameless of the Astral Express? That's hilarious. I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who saved other worlds, but look at them now, switching to comedy in a heartbeat. While other spectators in the plaza laugh joyfully, you can't shake off the chill creeping over you. Dang it, soon the whole Planarcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of jokes. Our reputation also turned her into her trophy. Oh, right. Please keep this Phantasm Moon Games emergency response guide safe. Some sections in it might come in handy. I'm not going to read this out loud. From behind you or from your right? What about the left? Or from ahead? Okay, so it's just all of this stuff is literally like just going off of incidents that have happened in the past. There's nothing else. I'll be going now. See you. See, I told you, even calling the police was useless. Right now, you're their only hope. Himiko, and that raid boss lady of yours, she's here too. Echo, you're alright? Did you get hurt when you ran away? You showed Himiko the strange mask that the young girl drew for you. So March and Walt are both trapped in Graphic Academy now, and that girl called Sparksy took the mask too? I wasn't vigilant enough. Wasn't strong enough. No, it's not your fault. I underestimated the complexity of the situation behind these games. Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for everyone, and I also wanted you and March to experience the atmosphere of elation in this world. Throughout the history of the Phantom's Moon games, there have been many instances of cooperation between supplicants. But this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned this into their own high-stakes poker table. Rather than honoring the elation, these players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves, itching to knock everyone else out of the game. Sparksy is one such troublemaker. Can't let her get away with this. Should we head back to school and save everyone now? Or are we gonna plan? It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone when we don't know what Sparksy has done and what she's planning to do. For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom's Moon games begins: the roll call, the miracle, and the promotion. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games, drawing everyone's attention to the news that the first supplicant has appeared. Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen, bear the people's wishes, and answer with a great feat. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than the Astral Express for this first battle between supplicants. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero on a battlefield of her own meticulous design? So here's the question. Sparkle, based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and defeating the Express crew won't be enough. What kind of world-shaking miracle is she after? Sure, she's a fake, but she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern. Might find some leads there. You mean your tavern? What kind of place is that? The Masked Fool's headquarters, the World's End Tavern. That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prize collection I've been hoarding all these years? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter, or maybe they just don't care, but if we can find out who I talked to and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, we'll naturally figure out what that imposter is up to. That's a good plan, but I can't let you act alone. Can you take both of us into the tavern? Just take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. That's been the rule since it's established, and there's nothing I can do about it. Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come over when you're ready. March, Mr. Yang, can Sparkle be trusted? I'd say she needs us more than we need her. Relax, Echo. To step into the elation's right, we need the most is ease. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own rhythm. Haha! Back to Penacony. Harmony, HMC. Now's our turn to set up the steps. World's End Tavern. Location, Dubbrook District, near the Sinwish Syndicate office. Dubbrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Danhung and Sunday have made some discoveries. I've asked to meet up with us later. Himiko's home is in Dubbrook District? Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode. Now this is the kind of vacation the nameless just has to savor. Oh, that's a consumable, okay. It's like a lightsaber bat. Not just kidding, not really. Okay. Well, it has been 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I think that is a good place to leave off. Completed switch point of view, got an idea of got a quick recap of what's going on, kind of, and we know what we're doing next. So, I am going to call it for this stream. I'm not. There's nothing that there's no one I want to pull for, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to call it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you're lurking, you know, thanks for sticking around. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, probably won't hear or see this unless you go through the VOD again. But thanks for dropping by. If you enjoy this, and or my other content, if you're on YouTube, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. I would really appreciate it. So next stream. As usual, most of the days do, at least where I do the longer streams, or where I'm more likely to stream. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday if I decide to not go to the local Smash Bros tournament, and Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I do have work afternoon, evening. Again, there's a possibility that I'll do a stream later in the day, or like at night after I get back from work and eat. That would probably be around 10:30 p.m. at the earliest, and those would be the shorter ones, and I would not do the gacha game streams on those. Those would probably just be, at the moment, probably Hytale is most likely, and if not, then Smash Bros. And maybe Tetrio, although, I don't know. I've been trying to grind Tetrio against the bot, but I don't know how that's really working out, or like how that's really gonna transfer to a human opponent. I haven't done Tetra League in a while. I haven't actually been doing 1v1s against people much. Mostly just been playing against the bot. But yeah, if anything, again, most likely to stream on Sunday. I'm expecting to finish this up on Sunday. If not, then on Monday. And then after that, I have to start catching up with Genshin as well. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there was this latest patch that dropped Varka has an Archon quest, so yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Nope, I think that's it, really. Arknight's Enfield, I think, updates next week, so Arknight's Enfield, back to streaming Enfield in 2 weeks, about 1.5, really. The Sunday or Monday, the Sunday or Monday the week after the update drops. Yeah, I think that's about it. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!